We need, our exhibition takes a long time to learn. Like even if you
I know it does, but I'm saying I better not see you guys last minute, just now working on inspection regulation.
Oh, yeah.
What was your question?
Tracy, I don't know if Colonel River mentioned this to you or not. He's going to he's going to talk to like Chaparral and stuff and see if the Sabre team can do their exhibition, even though it might not be graded.
He's not.
Did it talk to you about?
But if they won't let you perform for exhibition, it's 4 or 5 hour guys to perform just for inspection regulation for like Chaparral Valley. Just to get them ready enough for Long Beach. So keep that in mind.
Did they really disqualify us for Chaparral and Long Beach? Because we didn't do exhibition? No, like, coach just said we didn't do exhibition, so they disqualified.
Like 13 months.
Like 13 last year.
We did Valley View and we didn't do exhibitions. So.
That's it.
You disqualified for sweepstakes, but you should be.
Because we don't go.
I'll make sure we check and find out. Because your score should count for regular.
Normally, it would be you're just disqualified from sweepstakes.
Yeah.
But you know how they still give out individual trophies for if you win first place exhibition. So for now, I think that they wouldn't do that, but it depends on the SOP.
Yeah, but Tracy made sure because we shouldn't be paying them money for them to compete if they don't have, if they're getting disqualified.
I'm already on top of that because I really wanted them to compete for Chaparral Valley.
Because that wouldn't be fair.
Okay, next. Throughout the year, you will expect surprise inspections. I will always let you know during the staff meeting if there's going to be a surprise inspection during the week. But of course, it's a surprise, so I'm not going to tell you what day it is. So there are surprise inspections, yes.
So understood.
Okay. Next, there will be knowledge tests. But I'm not to the point where it's going to take up your practice time. You know, it's not going to be like right before a competition where you can be using that time for like run-throughs or something like that. But there will be knowledge tests, and I'll let you guys know that time. Yes.
Knowledge.
Basically, yeah.
So is this something that we gotta take to compete every comp? So if we pass it,
You see, the difference with last year's knowledge test is something you need to compete. Well, with me, of course, I'll get on your team and your guys' butts if your team knows the knowledge, but it's not required that they pass that knowledge test to compete. But if it's to the point where they only know the president and the vice president, then I'll reconsider whether or not.
because like if you pass like once, do you have to take it again like a whole week?
I remember I got 100 once.
There will be knowledge tests before every single competition, but if they pass it once before one competition, they don't have to take it again. But for the next competition, they will have to take it again. Okay?
Information does change throughout the year. Though.
But
So there will be knowledge tests, but it won't be eating time out of run-throughs and all that. And it's not a required thing for the person to compete. But to an extent, they don't know anything, then I will talk to you about whether or not that person can compete. Yes.
When will we receive our knowledge sheets?
You'll receive it probably before the first test. You'll get it right before official practice starts, don't worry. And also with the attendance sheets, there will be like an attendance sheet for the first day. If you guys don't know that on Thursday and Friday, it's just going to be like 2 columns for the attendance sheet. But usually, you know, the attendance sheet will be weekly. So, okay. Run-throughs. Run-throughs this year will be more than 1 week. It's not going to be the week of that competition. It will be more than 1 week. Because I feel that 1 week of run-throughs is not enough. It really is not. So just keep that in mind. I'll let you know before ahead of time if it's going to be 2 weeks or like 1 week and 2 days or something. But trust me, for sure, it'll be more than 1 week. Next, one big problem we've had over the years is when it comes to getting the uniforms ready, no one wants to get the uniform ready. So, when I excuse you guys from PE and I give you a simple task to complete, not shining your shoes. No, that's not going to happen. Especially this year because there will be at least 4 PE days that you'll get out of, or even more, just to get your uniform ready. So you'll have a lot of PE days this year to be excused from. So I don't want to see any of that with you all. You guys want to make sure of that, especially your veterans, because your veterans are going to get cocky. They're going to get all their stuff done first. Next thing you know, they're going to spend probably the next 3 PE days their excuse just sitting around, and they could be using that time helping out the first years. So you guys need to watch that. Also, when it comes to getting uniforms ready, your team needs to know what they need to do that day and where things are. I'll let you guys know on each and every day what should be done on that day. And you need to make sure that your team knows what they need to do and where things are. Just trust me, they'll go in the office, then they'll ask Colonel and just skip a whole bunch of senior staff sitting over there, and they'll just go in the office and ask, I don't know where the shoe polish is. So it's your guys' job to make sure they know where the stuff is and what they need to do that day. Okay? And even if you have to, make to-do list, post it somewhere in the team room where they can see it right when they walk in, they know what to do.